Good afternoon. My name is Tia Shabazz, and I've applied for a role in Festival Folk because I believe that I can be a great asset to your team. I am a hardworking and ambitious person who loves to contribute my ideas and to work together with others. The project really means a lot to me as I have a strong connection with your aim to celebrate the culture of our community and highlight folk traditions. Not only do I love to act to dance, but I want to join you in celebrating folk and represent those in our community. Ideally, for them to leave feeling happy and more touch with their heritage. I'm interested in applying for the role of actor and dancer in Festival Folk, and by contributing my ideas, I hope that this performance will make people from different ethnic backgrounds come together and be a real community. This event will allow people to come together, meet new people, and perhaps make new friends. The opportunity to be introduced to different folk traditions and cultures will allow me to appreciate our diverse community and celebrate. I'm aware that folk events allow us to explore our heritage through the folk medium and to be entertained at the same time. This event will bring in visitors to our area and also bring revenues to the town. The festival will create job opportunities and enable business growth. Children and families can be involved in Festival Folk and will have such a positive experience while it can impact their future. I hope that this will hopefully encourage them to carry on celebrating their heritage in the future. This event has the potential to have a real impact on the community and surrounding areas, and I would love to bring my skills to play my part in the Festival Folk. The role that I am interested in is an actor dancer, and I would love to offer the idea of an Indian folk dance and story which I feel will fit your brief. Indian folk performances are performed throughout the world to celebrate a new season, childbirth, weddings, festivals, and other social occasions. On most occasions, the dancers will sing accompanied by musicians. Most folk dances have erratically designed costumes. I would like to tell a story using my dance and drama skills. The story I will adapt will be the folk tale of Salsa and Satuka. This is an entertaining story with a strong moral and features a song female characters which I connect with. The audience is left with moral advice that wisdom is not confined to men and women are often more wise. I would love to perform with a team of local young people. We can brainstorm the story. I am suggesting what we feel about how we treat each other. This piece will fit in with the aim of festival to explore folk traditions and heritage in our community and give people involved a voice. In my Cambridge Technical Performing Arts course at college, I followed the musical theatre pathway, and I was able to take part in dance, acting, and singing technique classes, and I learnt many different techniques that will be relevant to my potential role in Festival Folk. As I gained confidence and effective projection, I have also had experience of marketing a show, choreography, and makeup, which are all aspects that I can offer in this, and this is useful to the festival. I performed in many theatre shows whilst on the course and choreographed many productions, such as The Lion King. When choreographing the dances for Lion King, I learned how to structure the dance phases and include contrasting dynamics. This knowledge will help me to shape the dance that I will choreograph for the Festival Folk. I was the lead actor in Donwa Take the Stage program and developed my characterization and physicality. These skills will enable me to develop an interesting character in the performance of Salsa and Satuka, as well as using the devising skills I picked up. I was able to become a more confident performer and use my increased vocal projection to tell the story. This is an important skill to ensure that my voice is heard in the Jubilee Hall so that each one of the 400 audience can enjoy the show. Other units on my course have enabled me to have a good understanding of the performing arts industry and have made me better prepared for this project and my future. Knowing that a well-designed schedule was something I learned for the commissioning brief unit, and this is essential for any project. This unit also led me to learn how to work safely and within the law. The study of Alvin Ailey and Michael Jackson's choreography taught me how to bring culture storytelling into my dances. These elements will be useful for my choreography for Festival Folk. I have a career plan for the next 5 years after completing The Lion King. I would be delighted to take part in Festival Folk to gain a new experience and a chance to network with other professionals. And hopefully, completing my role in Festival Folk, I would like to audition for dances and acting roles. And I will be taking any opportunity my agent gives me. In my second year, my plan is to still apply for roles in the acting industry while working part-time in retail and continuing teaching dances and workshops. What I would also love to do is to set up a performing arts school to train the next generation. In my third and fourth year, I will continue to still apply for film roles and to develop plan to set up a performing arts school. Finally, in my fifth year, I would ideally take part in a theatre or TV show. However, I am very aware that this is incredibly difficult to get into. And as for my contingency plan, I will continue to progress my dancing workshops while working in retail and protecting my performing arts school. I have researched the performing arts industry and I'm fully aware it is very competitive. To be successful, I will have to not only work hard, be in peak physical health, but to network and take up opportunities as much as possible. The dance world is very competitive and inspiring to say the least, but what goes on behind the scenes of what viewers and non-dancers see can be very surprising. Over decades, dancers have been judged on their talent and more importantly judged on their appearance. Dancers train years to have flawless techniques and skills to hopefully one day become a professional. However, almost all dancers struggle with body image as this is often stressed as part of training. This aspect of the industry is thankfully changing due to dancers of different sizes sharing their performance on social media. Social media is also one of the main platforms for sharing experiences and ideas, and with this in mind, I make sure that I maintain a positive and creative social media presence which is updated regularly. Working on Festival Folk will help me in the future by helping me prepare for other performances and to allow me to gain new performing skills for the future. I feel as if I can be a really great asset to your team because I worked a personal attraction to your Festival Folk. Working at a culture festival will be a great way to meet new people in the industry and make connections. Plus, it could be a great opportunity to refine my dance performing arts skills in front of a live audience. This experience will also help me build my confidence and characterization skills as an actor. I can further understand the behind the scenes work that goes creating a production. Being part of this exciting heritage festival can also help me develop skills in areas like communication, teamwork and problem solving, which will be essential in any career. If you permit me, I will use filming footage to update my showreel and my CV, as being part of this popular event will be something to celebrate. Thank you for listening to my pitch, and I will now perform a short section of my performing arts idea for you. One day, I saw a group of soldiers dragging a handsome man and calling him Satuka to be executed, and I fell in love with him. I desperately wanted to save him from death, so I sent 1,000 of gold pieces in exchange for his freedom. We were happy for the first few months of our marriage, but I sensed soon after that Satuka didn't want to be tied down to marriage. He wanted to be free. Little did I know that he had decided to kill me, steal all my ornaments, and flee town. Satuka told me that he had promised one of the gods that he will make offerings on a mountaintop. He persuaded me to put on my finest jewels and come with him to the mountaintop. Once there, he told me of his evil plan, and I was shocked, but I had to act quickly and to think on my feet. I pretended that I wanted to pay my last respects to my husband, so I knelt to the front, then to the side, then behind my husband. When I stepped behind him, I took hold of him and I threw him off the mountain. Never underestimate a woman.
ਨੀਵੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕੁਝ ਚਿਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ, ਪੱਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਖੜਾ ਲੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ।